Somewhere in a hotel, Grid was having lunch with her sister. They were talking about how he is going to settle their debt. Then someone noticed Grid in the hotel. She thought he is the guy who single-handedly destroyed the monsters in the game. She said to the interviewer that she had to go, and called her secretary thinking that this man is the only person who gave her a sense of defeat. I finally found him. She said track my current location and investigate the man eating here. Grid, who was talking with her sister, saw his phone ringing. It's a Hyung, his first love. He recognized her just from her voice. He replied, is this a Hyung, what's going on? She asked him if he is free this afternoon so they could have some beer. He said yes and shouted hurry and finish your meal. He was very nervous. That afternoon a Hyung said you look very good. Has it been 2 years we last met? Grid was thinking I will express my emotions this time. Great was thinking how he spent $1,000 on this look. She was complimenting her on how is doing good. Grid became more nervous that she is complimenting him and thought just once if there ever is a time to be brave it's now. And then Grid confessed, saying I love you Hyung. He said I always wanted to say this. Hyung looked at him and said why are you making such a serious face? It was a joke, right? Could you give me some time to think? Grid replied of course. Hyung said I should get my head straight today then fix my makeup. Grid was thinking how good she is. He thought I should go to bathroom too while she's gone. I can't win the vibe I barely saved. He is the waiter, where is the bathroom? He was on his way and hear a noise. It's Hyung saying it doesn't even know how to dress himself and I don't know very borrowed all this money. And you know worst he confessed to me. And said just get the bet money ready I will bring him over to the reunion. I have never seen such a dumb virgin my whole life. Grid listed it all. On the way to home Grid was thinking I thought I changed but it doesn't matter if I earn money or wear expensive clothes. I am just like a well-packed cigarette. Totally worthless human. The day before the reunion, Grid's younger sister and her friend was walking out of the school. They were pretty famous. Her friend asked when are you going to introduce me to your older brother? Grid showed up and said hello. Her friend said it this your adopted brother. She said go away I don't want your ugliness to spread to me. Grid said let's get in the car. Her friend saw the luxurious car and said handsome Opal let's go already. Her sister asked is there something you want? Grid said I need your help making me look good for tomorrow's reunion. Now at the day of the reunion, Grid was on his way, saying I am fully prepared. He saw someone's car stopped, and said I should help a person with such a great body. No. I mean a person in need. He saw that their car was 4 times expensive than his. She asked could you give me a ride? Grid froze. He got nervous thinking Yura. She was 3rd on the list of most influential people in the world. And the most beautiful women. He kept looking at her. Yura said then I will let myself in. She said it's an honor to meet you. Grid was very nervous. They then drove. At the reunion hall, the red hair who used to bully Grid was saying where is he? Why is he so goddamn late? Hyung said are you anxious because there's no one you can bully here? But don't worry his first love did a very good job convincing him to come. All the guys here are waiting for Gerd to come. So they could make fun of him again. She said you are still jobless at this age you must need to bully him. So you could feel better. Then someone saw an expensive car parking. Hyung said looks like someone got rich. And whoever that is will be a big catch to seduce. They saw the doors getting open. And all of his classmates saw Grid and Yura getting of the car. They were very shocked. The red hair was thinking is that really Grid? Hyung was thinking did I really made mistake? A car came to pick Yura. She said this is my gift for helping me. All of his classmates saw that the famous Yura kissing Grid. He was also shocked. She said I will be on my way. The red hair and Hyung were very confused. Back at the reunion hall, everyone was asking Grid, how do you know Yura? Are you two dating? Red hair was very angry. Grid looked at him and said do you still have that better habit of bullying people? The red hair grabbed Grid's collar. Grid laughed and said are you still looking down on me? The that have was shocked by Grid's glare. Then Grid said I like that expression. I like to see more of that but I am too disgusted by all of you. You guys tore down my self-esteem and messed with me all the time. But now you guys are desperate to be nice to me. You all are leeches that have no shame. He left saying I am leaving losers. Back at the parking lot Hyung came running. She said we didn't finish our conversation last time. She said she loved him. Grid looked back and smiled saying you're such a scary woman. Thank you for the answer but. He remembered all the conversation she had on the phone. And replied, I don't believe you anymore. And he left.